here. It's January 1st. I can't believe it. It's 2023. I hope you guys had a great night last night. Did something fun to celebrate a brand new year. We had a low-key night, which was fine. Watched the Nashville special from the concerts and stuff from Nashville, which was really fun. And I made it to midnight, which I didn't think was going to happen. And now I'm really tired and will probably take a nap this afternoon as soon as I'm done here. We're actually working on taking down the holiday decorations. Nate is not one to leave it up past the Epiphany like most people do, or some people, I shouldn't say most. But so we're getting rid of the holiday season right now, and we are moving over. I actually already transferred our mantle over to Valentine's Day. So hi, Susan. So yeah, so that's kind of our process today. I'm kind of just cleaning up. We're cleaning out all this stuff, vacuuming all that stuff, taking the tree down. And yeah, putting all the holiday presents away. So it's a kind of relaxing, restful day, little naps in between with some snacks and whatnot. So it's been a good day so far. And I'm here to do some more crafting with you. And today we're going to be using the same bundle as yesterday, but we're doing a little more stamping with the bundle. So let's go ahead and transfer this. Let's see. Let me just, don't mind my messy desk. I got to clean up this area and move all my stamping stuff upstairs, I think. It looks like I need to reduce the light a little bit. It's a little shadowy. All right, so it's also kind of, is that better? I'm trying to look at it on the screen and see if that's more. Okay, I guess that's good. So let's go ahead and get started. So we're using the On the Farm bundle again. You guys, this is so cute. Nate came in and he's like, "You have a farm bundle?" He was all excited. Mr. Farm himself. He loves farms. So that's what we're using today. Oh, and you know what I just realized? I think I forgot to grab, hold on. Let me just grab something really quick. That's great, granite. That's not what I want, actually. You know what? I didn't even bring crumb cake ink with me, so I think we can make the gray granite work. All right, so we're going to make a cute little card with this today, but we're going to do a little bit of stamping and coloring. It's a little bit of involved stuff. You can see I already die cut some things. We're going to make a cute little card with some little critters. So let's go ahead and get started. Again, this is not my design. I copied it from a friend of mine. But it was all with permission, so it's okay. I'm not really, I don't know, you guys, I've been struggling creatively these days. So hopefully, I didn't get to do like a good session before all these videos started. And of course, then I got sick, so that didn't help. So I'm hoping once I have a little more breathing room and don't have the pressure of a daily video, I'll be able to kind of sit down and do some playing. But I'm just taking a 4 1/4 by 11-inch piece of Poppy Parade cardstock. I folded that in half at 5 1/2 and just scored it to get a good crease. This is going to be the base of my card. And then I'm going to grab a 4 by 5 1/4 inch piece of this really cute veggie paper. And we're just going to go ahead and attach that down to the card base, like so. I'm gonna go ahead and, do that. And then I'm gonna grab another piece of that same paper, just the opposite side. It's 4 1/4 by 1 1/2, and we're gonna go ahead and tape that down to the front as well. I'm just gonna kind of put that right across, kind of closer to the bottom, I think. There we go. And then I can set that aside for a second. We are going to next take this craft tag, which I die cut from the TaylorMade or craft cardstock with the TaylorMade tags. And we're going to grab the little hills from this stamp set. And let me just grab a block here that's big enough. Let's transfer one image to another. All right, and then we'll pick this one up. And this is where I should have craft ink, but I don't. So we're gonna go ahead and use the gray granite, guys. I think it'll be fine. Because that's the neutral I have at the moment. And we're just gonna go ahead and stamp some hills. Yeah, see, you can't even tell. I'm gonna go ahead, I probably should have went all the way across with that, but that's okay. We're gonna just layer on some hills here on our tag. We'll do a little more over here and a little more over here, like that. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do there. And then we're gonna go ahead and stamp some of these goodies from the stamp set. We're gonna stamp a little barn here, and we'll stamp the hay bale. Goodness, you'd think I drank all night last night or something. I didn't. I had one little Panama Jack margarita. I just stamped that off because I want this more gray. And I had a s'mores hot chocolate, this Bailey's s'mores, which was really good. So that's all I drank last night, so I can't use that as an excuse. Then I'm just going to use some Stampin' Blends, the Poppy Parade, So Saffron, Soft Suede, and Basic Black to color those in. And then we're going to use the dies to die cut them. And then like magic, you get this. So I have my little clouds, my little colored barn, and the hay bale. And then you saw in the beginning that I had already die cut these. I should have done these on the self-adhesive sheets, but I actually didn't have those with me. I just die cut them this morning. So we're gonna go ahead and wing that. So first off, I'm gonna just grab a mini glue dot and attach this guy with that. So we'll pull that off. And that should be enough to kind of keep it where I need it to be, because we're going to have the barn over it. So I'm just going to, I can see the adhesive through those little things. So I'm just going to fold that in. There we go. I'm going to stick that right about there. Okay. And then we're going to I'm going to go ahead and use some dimensionals. I was thinking whether or not I wanted to or not. Sorry, kind of spaced on you. We're going to go ahead and grab some dimensionals. And I'm going to attach that to this little tag that we're making for our card. So I'll just kind of overlap this a little bit. That will help hold that bottom part in line as well. So we'll do that. Okay, and then we'll add some dimensionals to the clouds. And we'll pop those up top. Like this. Okay, and then I'm going to stick this one down flat. So I'm going to just go ahead and add a little bit of adhesive, and we'll kind of throw that back here behind the barn. Okay. And then we'll pop some little piggies on here. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to use my little, I don't have my Stampin' Right marker, but maybe just a tiny little dot for his eyes, for their eyes, and one there for him. Okay. And then we can use glue dots for this, I think. Actually, you know what? I'm going to use mini dimensionals for these guys. And we'll pop them on here. Oh, actually, you know what? I wanted one of them to go the other way. So we'll put him here. Maybe they'll be facing the same way. I don't know. Let's see. I think I can take it off pretty easily. So I'm gonna flip this over, and then I'm gonna use my marker here, and we'll carefully add a little eye on this side instead, and that way they can be facing each other. Or you can make them facing opposite each other. I'm going to do it this way. Like that. And then we'll add this guy in the middle, so to say. I'm gonna actually just use a glue dot for him. So I'll stick that like that. And we'll put him down here. They're kind of close, so I might just move him up a little bit. There we go. And there we have a cute little stamped tag. Then I'm going to grab the window pane. I don't know why my phone's being weird, but we're going to leave it. I'm going to use the window pane ribbon here, and we'll just thread this through this little tag. I've got way more here than I need. If I can get it to come through, there we go. Probably that is more than enough. So I'm going to go ahead and just trim those. And then I'm going to grab some of the crumb cake colored twine to match the tag. And I'm going to just grab a little bit of this. Actually, we're going to fold it over. So I'm going to do a double bow. So I'm going to fold that over. I'm going to take this and I'm going to tie a knot first, just because it'll make my life a little bit easier. And we don't have as many people watching today, so all of you must be still recovering from the festivities last evening. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and just stick this to the card front because it's gonna make tying that bow a lot easier for me. Gives it a little more stability. So we'll just do this. Right about there, looks good. Okay, then I will finish tying this bow. Hopefully. I'm losing the bottom of my bow here. There we go. All right, so now we can sort of floof it. I'm trying not to lose these little pieces here. And then we'll floof this side. Okay, tighten it up a little bit. We're going to cut this, which is the other side, and we're going to trim these. Okay. There. And then I'm going to trim these down too. And this side. Okay. There's that. Now we just need a good little sentiment. So I'm going to take this little white piece that we had. I'm going to use the basic black ink. And we'll use From All of Us. And grab a block. And we'll stamp that along the bottom of this white paper. And there we go. It's a little crooked. Let me, I should have tested it first. Let's see. So I like to use my grid paper to test. So I'm going to see. I'm going to try and stamp it straight on this middle line and see how it kind of goes upwards a little bit. So that means when I stamp it on the cardstock, I'm going to correct for that. So I'm going to kind of pretend to stamp on the bottom line here, but since that went up, I'm going to slightly do my block down to the right. And hopefully that will help me get that straight, which it did. So now I'm just going to trim this down with my trimmer. It's a little dark, but it's okay. So we'll stick it right along that line here, and I'm going to trim this down. Actually, you know what? I'm going to just tape it down first, and then we'll cut off the excess. There we go. We'll just flip her over and cut that off. And there we have a cute little farm themed card. So super fun, super cute. It's a really fun stamp set to play with. So if you missed yesterday's, we made a little scene with some of the DSP. So I just die cut everything out of the pattern paper and stamped the sentiment. Everything else was die cut or cut from the hills there. So super cute bundle to play with. And again, the pattern paper is a freebie with Celebration. So if you bought the bundle, you can get the, I think it's over $50 with the dies and the stamps. So then you could get the paper that matches for free. And there's a couple of other stamp sets in the current, or not the current, in the new catalog that will match perfectly with this stuff too. So it is very versatile. And of course the back sides are less farmish and more generic, which is always good too. So you can use it for a variety of projects besides just the farm bundle, which I always love too. We always want lots of versatility with the product we buy, right? So there you have it. Today's card. I will be back again tomorrow. So tomorrow is going to be our little mini class. So I will have a few different projects to share with you. So hopefully you'll join me again tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern time, and we'll do a little more stamping with one of the new products from that mini catalog. So stay tuned. Have a great afternoon, and we'll see you again soon. Bye for now.